employment. Forced labor is out of employment, not leadership. Not leadership. That is responsibility, and you're allowed to stood. He stood. I know administrator. When we give you responsibility, you cannot stand up and say you cannot. The best you can do is
The General Assembly meeting for the National Organization of Trade Union flopped for the second time, following a disagreement between members on who should be the Secretary General of the Union. This follows the current Secretary General Peter Werikhe joining partisan politics as the Member of Parliament of Bubulo West, which is against the Constitution of the Union.
The chairman is going to instruct one of the deputies to call a meeting and give a copy to the registrar. The chairman is seated here, who is silently watching, looking at you, is going to directly instruct one of the deputies to convene a meeting, but not a person who left office. That such a meeting, even if he called it, we shall still disagree because we cannot allow him to convene that meeting. So when the deputy convenes a meeting, then we shall sit in that meeting and agree on what should be the best way forward. We shall put in place other leaders.
A section of hooligans of workers have gone round, going to Werikhe, going where, to disorganize this institution which we have built.
What we are doing here, by you relaying the message across to the public, you are giving those workers a hope. Because the honest truth is that trade unions in the country have been regarded as if they are dead. There are people who don't want to associate themselves with the trade unions because the unions are looked at as useless institutions. But at least when they see that, oh, within the trade unions, there are people who are actually rising up to challenge the evils of society, then it gives them a hope that things are going to get better. So a person like me, I would appreciate when the public is aware. Let the public judge.
According to National Organization of Trade Union affiliates to NOTU, Peter Werikhe ceased being the Secretary General of the Union upon joining partisan politics. Article 9, Clause 4, Sub-Clause 0 explains that the Secretary General of NOTU shall not participate in partisan politics.
And this disagreement has affected the way NOTU is transacting business. Because of this, we have been demanding that the Secretary General, this younger brother of mine who has been speaking, is in office illegally. He is in office illegally. The reason why he's in office is illegally because our Constitution, Article number 9 of our Constitution, Article 9, Clause 4, Sub-Clause O and P, clearly explains that a Secretary General of NOTU shall not participate in partisan politics. Anybody who holds the position of a Secretary General shall not be partisan. And where he acts in a manner that is partisan, this governing council has powers to take sanctions against him. This our brother left NOTU in 2020, and he joined partisan politics, where he was elected a flag bearer of a political party, and subsequently he was elected a member of parliament. Under our constitution, that is a breach. He can therefore not be in office. He ceased being a Secretary General in 2020 when he joined partisan politics. Everything else is doing right now is unconstitutional.
This has prompted the General Assembly of the National Union of Trade Union to organize a meeting and forge ways of replacing Peter Werikhe.
Because of my business schedules, I was asking them to get somebody who could come and take over as I do my work until 2023, and now they failed to do it because it has been the desire of the chairman and other people that I'm a businessman, which is true.
Despite efforts of organizing an election for the replacement of the Secretary General, the elections were rowdy and suspended, and deputies assigned to take charge.
And we want to make sure that a deputy of this current Secretary General convenes a meeting. If they refuse, the chairman will direct it. Where they reject, the chairman himself will go ahead and convene a meeting, and the meeting will be valid. As for the bringing of the police, you have seen what has happened here. People are speaking, another one wants to come and beat. Now, what option did we have? Police coming here is very important and it's very good for the organization because people have become unruly. When people are unruly, like the way you have seen here, how do you deal with such a situation? People are assaulting each other. What do you do? Police must come in because you cannot hire people who are coming to behave as goons to start beating one another.
You can't operate without that office. Just like the other time when the speaker died. Remember, the constitution was very clear that no transaction of any business shall take place until the replacement is done. I'm sure we shall get a replacement. But as a democratic institution, you know, an election, anything involved in the election, there are always controversies.
As unions, we are still strong. And workers out there, we need to add to the workers out there. Let us remain first strong in our unions and push to avoid any kind of mess and illegalities at our national umbrella, NOTU.
The Chairman General National Organization of the Trade Union, Asha Wilson Werikhe, confirmed resigning of the Secretary General, and members are to make the final decision within 14 days.
You remember, for some time, members have been complaining about the Secretary General, but today the Secretary General decided to resign his position as Secretary General so that he can concentrate at the constituency level. But you know that members wanted the immediate election, which we have said no. Let the tempers cool down first. We have some time, 14 days as enshrined in the Constitution. Then we call another General Council to make a decision when people are in the mood.
Workers' Member of Parliament Arinaitwe Rakajara says the Elders' Council will soon convene a meeting regarding the matter.
As an organization, as a NOTU, we've been having these misunderstandings, but we are ready. We are going to resolve them shortly. We are going to call Elders' Council. We sit and discuss this, and we'll make sure it will end in peace.
Member unions that subscribe to the National Organization of Trade Union recently accused Peter Werikhe of mismanaging the union, taking it as a private business.
They're taking pictures.